Hi guys, National 5 Simultaneous Equations, the wordy questions. We're working from Teejay book National 5. Hopefully you've just looked at my video covering question 1 and question 2 because there were some important points in it. So we're going to have a look at number 6. So one of those important points was to label your equations. So Mike and Fran went to the local pet shop. Mike bought 3 mice and a lizard for £16. So 3 mice and a lizard, so 3m plus L equals 16. Fran paid £27 for 2 mice and 3 lizards, so 2 mice and 3 lizards, 2m plus 3L equals 27. Find the cost of each mouse and each lizard. So what we want to do when doing simultaneous equations, what we want is either the same amount of the first letter or the same amount of the second letter. So here I could double the top equation and triple the second equation to make the coefficient of m, the amount of m's equal. If you've done that, that's fine, it should still work, you should still get the same answer. However, if we just triple the top one, that would just give us 9m plus 3l equals 48. So just by doing one bit of work rather than 2 bits of work, I've made I made the coefficient of L, the amount of L's, equal in both equations. So notice I called this equation 1 and equation 2. And then what have I done? I've taken equation 1 and tripled it. So I've said that I've done that. And I've called that equation 3. Now I want this to be positive if I can. So I'm going to do equation 3 minus equation 2. So 9m minus 2m is 7m. 3l minus 3l is 0. So the l's have been eliminated, which is what we want. And 48 minus 27 equals 21. So 7m equals 21. Divide both sides by 7, m equals 3. Substitute 3 back into equation 1. 3 3's plus L is 16, 9 plus L is 16, so L is 7, because 9 at 7 is 16. So remember, as I said in the first video, the SQA want us to make a written statement here for our final mark. If we don't write a mouse costs £3, a lizard costs £7, we are not getting our final mark in the final exam. Okay? It is absolutely obvious to everybody who is capable of doing National 5 maths that the M will be the mouse and the L will be the lizard. However, if the SQA want us to do it and they're going to give us a mark for it, let's make sure we do it. And let's have a look at question 10 as well, if it's here. Here it is. So at number 10, Miss Spencer bought 3 packs of white paper, 2 packs of coloured paper, and found she had 1,200 sheets. Mr. Lott had 2,300 sheets from 4 packs of white, 5 coloured packs. How many sheets were in each pack? So from the equations, 3w plus 2c equals 1,200, 4w plus 5c equals 2,300. Here, we can't just double or triple or quadruple one of them to make the same amount of c's or w's, the same coefficient of c or w. So here I have multiplied the top equation by 4 and the second equation by 3 to get 12w and 12w in each equation. Okay, again, I've said what I've done at the side there, guys. I would like you to do the same because that is mathematically well set out and it makes whoever's reading your work able to follow it dead easily. Then 4 minus 3, because I want a positive amount of c's if I can, so 15c minus 8c is 7c. 12w minus 12w is 0, so we've eliminated the w terms. 6,900 minus 4,800 is 2,100, so then divide both sides by 7 and c equals 300. Then substitute that into equation 1. So 3w plus 2 300s equals 1,200. Subtract 600 from both sides, divide through by 3, and w equals 200. And again, if you want your final mark, you've got to make your written statement. It is obvious that there are 300 sheets in a coloured pack and 200 sheets in a white pack, but you must write that out if you want your final mark. Do it now. If you're going to do it in the final exam, start doing it now, then you'll do it automatically in the final exam. Okay.